This project started when we were approached by an automotive carpet manufacturer. This company had a long history of contact heat for this product and they were very comfortable with it. Unfortunately, they were having an issue with delamination of their products. They weren't able to get enough heat into the center of those parts. This was something we had seen before. We have built a lot of machines for a lot of different companies doing similar work. We believe that separating the parts and heating them individually in the manner that is most efficient for each of those different layers and then joining them back together before getting pressed was really going to address the problems that they were seeing. We actually had a machine that was very similar to what they were looking at, so we brought them in-house and they brought their material up here and we did test samples and proved the process we were describing could work and that it solved the specific problems that they were seeing. The heating component of this particular project, and a lot of automotive carpet in general, is only one section of it. How you load and how you unload, or how you load a press, becomes a substantial part of the whole process. On this process, they will supply a roll of raw material. We will pull that roll out and cut it to length. We then have a pick and place that will pull from a cut stack or a cut blank. The unload side of this becomes very important as well because you really need to transfer from your oven quickly into the press quickly so you don't lose heat. We were able to utilize a very large robot to receive the finished stacked blank, take it off of the unload conveyor and set it into the press for final forming. After we had developed the concept for this project, we were able to work up a quote to go with it, and we ended up in the multi-million-dollar range. The engineering timeline was around 3 months. We do all of our own engineering in-house, and then all of that gets detailed into shop drawings and sent out to our shop here for manufacturing. So right now we have a lot of fabricated components that are beginning to come together. We have complete painted frames and oven structure. They have all the ductwork inside of them for all of the air handling. A lot of the pick and place assembly, all the framework, and a lot of the structure, the moving parts of that are all assembled. We'll still need to complete fabrication and assembly of the pull-to-length system that's going to introduce the product to this machine, and the robot and the tool handling on the back end that will transport it to the press and the finished product. So once the mechanical assembly is completed, that will get handed over to the electrical department and they will begin interconnecting all of these pieces of equipment. Once the electrical is all completed, we'll move into a testing phase. The goal of that is to make sure that everything is operating correctly, that our temperature profiles are where they need to be. All of this is to lead to factory acceptance testing. So after FAT, the equipment is shipped to the customer's facility. And once everything is set in place in their manufacturing facility, then our technicians can be hands-on in reconnecting electrical wiring and making sure that all the components were assembled correctly. Once the equipment is installed and site acceptance testing has been completed, oftentimes incorporated with that is customer training. So that involves maintenance items to watch out for and daily operation of that machine. And right now we're looking at 3 to 4 months to the completion of this project. The value in partnering with Davron is the combination of our past experience and collaboration with the customer to really end up at a higher plane of innovation, which is going to result in a higher quality product and better business for our customers.